Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Randolph missing again.
Now, normally that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
Irving for three. Some solid defense from Randolph. And the Grizzlies with possession here. 4-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
It was not a very inspired performance for them, particularly defensively. I thought they gave the hostile crowd a lot to cheer about, frankly.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jumpers, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was right through the roof, and you can't win when that's the case.
Now here's Noel. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Knicks in New York. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. Off the pick. That one rolling around and rims out.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Adams outside.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws here tonight. Free throw good, Adams.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And so Adams nails both of them.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
Pass to Ennis. Feeds to Thompson. From down low and out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Dave Yeager. I asked him if there was an X factor in this game, a player they couldn't forget about, and he said it would have to be Tristan Thompson, the power forward out of Texas. He said Thompson is still developing from a skill standpoint, but his motor is really off the charts. You always have to find him and get a body on him when the shot goes up because the guy never takes a play off. Guys, they've been forewarned. We'll see if they take it to heart.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Shoots from the high post. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Adams outside. Prince outside. Gasol a screen. Prince kicks to Gasol. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Boy, the fifth time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Kicks to Waiters. The screen from Thompson. Back to Irving. It's deflected. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
He hits both from the strike. For Memphis, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Prince outside. Pass to Gasol. Prince outside. Clock at 6. Here's Adams. Wide open shot is on the money.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Irving dishes to Ennis. Back to Irving. Thompson, a screen on Conley. At the top of the key, Thompson. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Well, if you believe that a point guard's defense is just as important as his offense, then these guys have been outstanding lately. The point guard steal leaders from the past 10 games. Michael Conley is third.
And with these guys, they're always going to give you an outstanding effort at both ends of the floor. And it takes very aggressive defense to put up steal numbers like that.
And that kind of aggression is exactly what you need from your point guard, Steve. At the point of attack, he sets the tone for your defense. And this bunch gives their counterparts very little room to operate on the perimeter.
Now, here's Thompson after the Marcus Olness. Outside Irving. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Memphis trailing here. Outside Conley. Prince outside. Dishes it to Conley. Prince outside. A little pass fake there. Froze the D. Nice move. Prince has got his first 2 points of the night.
I'll tell you what, he's made more than a few of those in his career.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Irving kicks to Ennis. Raiders on the wing. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Knicks in New York.
And Kevin, don't forget about his playmaking in that game as well. He was wonderful in terms of attacking the defense and figuring out when to shoot and when to find teammates.
Now Prince. After Dion Waiters' three-pointer that didn't go. Unloads from 9, and the rejection by Noel.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The Grizzlies have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
God, I just got that.
No good on the second free throw. The Cavaliers trailing. The kick out to Irving. Cleveland moving it around. Now here's Waiters. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Releases. And the jumper is on the mark.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
He needs to get them back into a flow offensively. You know, things have gotten stagnant for them, and they're starting to force some of these shots.
And that can snowball on you. One guy takes a bad shot, then another guy does, and then you're missing back-to-back-to-back shots, and all of a sudden you have no rhythm and you're self-inflicting wound.
Tony Allen's checked in for Zach Randolph. Grizzlies have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Well, you look at the numbers, 79% as a team on the season. That's very impressive.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Sean Marion is checked in for Thompson. Now, here is Irving. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Ennis. He dishes it to Marion. 9 feet out. The shot no good. Memphis leading. Now the feed to Conley. Gasol against Marion. Fades and shoots. Gasol no good.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Marion kicks to Irving, and there's the pass to Waiters. The dish now to Ennis. Pass to Irving from downtown. The rebound by Prince.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
And Adams kicks to Conley. Prince in the corner. Into Marc Gasol. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Gasol's got his second basket of the game. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Here's Waiters. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Waiters got 5.
Well, he's been working hard to get good looks, and it's paying off for him early.
Outside Conley. He feeds it to Gasol. An open look for him. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. 6 points for him.
That is a very low percentage shot, Kevin, but it's the result they were looking for at the end of the day.
Irving passes to Ennis. Raiders against Adams. And it's Gasol with the rebound. The Grizzlies shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Adams. Here's Prince. Noel with the block.
That was a good rebound right there, but They haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Well, they've got to meet the energy that they're facing right now. So important to battle on the board.
Now here's Waiters. He's got 5. Soft touch off the glass. Waiters got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Memphis with the ball. Timeout called the Grizzlies. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
And, of course, 2 teams in opposite conferences. They're only going to play twice, 1 on each team's floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Koufos comes in for Marc Gasol. And it's Jamal Franklin in for Adams. Here's Koufos. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Conley into the lane. Koufos inside. He's guarded by Varejao. There's the bucket. Good. Koufos has got his first 2 points. I'll keep talking about, just the lack of meetings between these 2 teams from different conferences, and probably isn't a whole lot of hostility between them, not a lot of emotion, at least right now. All that being said, Clark, it still makes you think for a very interesting matchup.
I'd say so. I mean, these West versus East contests give us a chance to see the style differences between the conferences, which are sometimes much more pronounced than you might think.
That's a real good point, because there are different different kind of players, ways rosters are made up, and so on.
No question about it.
Now here is Conley. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, he picked his spots in that game, too, Kevin, because I thought he not only did a nice job scoring, but setting up his teammates as well. The height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, trailing by 4. Pass to Hernandez. From deep. It's rebounded by Memphis.
They've been beating this club to a lot of loose balls and rebounds here early on.
Love the work ethic they've come out of the locker room with.
Conley dishes to Koufos. Back to Conley. Allen outside. Conley into the lane.
Let's see the stat sheet here on Tony Allen. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 3 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Looking at those numbers, you'd probably say, yeah, that's about what we'd expect out of him.
Which isn't really what any player wants to hear. I mean, you don't want to meet expectations. You want to under-promise and over-deliver. You want to exceed expectations, and maybe we'll start to see him do that shortly.
Here's Dellavedova. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. The jump hook. Koufos grabs the miss.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
And it's Conley penetrating. He kicks to Prince. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Grizzlies have been coming through at the charity strip. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. That free throw missing.
You can see in this game how aggressive they've been. I mean, that's created a lot of opportunities at the line for them.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Lee's checked in, and they've made the most of their opportunities.
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. They've opened up a good lead as a result of being able to get to the foul line and knock down free throws.
Here's Dellavedova, averaging 6 points per contest. We've got 33 seconds left in the first. Marion against Allen. There's 21 seconds left here in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Tipped away. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. The Cavaliers trail by 7. On the wing, Marion. Defended by Allen. Feeds it to Dellavedova. Passes it to Hernandez. Kicks it to Dellavedova. Shot to stop the run. And that one's good. Dellavedova's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so the first quarter is in the books. Grizzlies lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena.